Maya's been kidnapped, and the only way to save her is to secure a not guilty verdict in the trial of Matt Ungard. As I go up against Miles Edgeworth one more time, I have to figure out what justice means to me.
I wonder if the trial has even started yet. I want ramen so bad.
Witness, state your name and occupation for the court.
Dick Gumshoe, Senior Detective with the District Police Force.
Now, Detective, outline the case for us.
Sir! The murder took place around 7:30 on the night of March 20th at the Swanky Hotel nearby. The victim's name is Juan Corrida, and he was attending the Hero of Heroes convention as the Jammin' Ninja, a popular character he plays on TV. He was killed in his room before the winner's showcase. Cause of death was strangulation by scarf.
Say what?
You may begin your cross-examination, defense.
I recall that on the night of the murder, you told me the victim died from the knife wound to his chest.
If you take a gander at the photo, you'll see the knife front and center. But according to the coroner's report, the guy had actually been strangled before he was stabbed.
So what's with the knife?
It was stuck in the victim's chest after he was already dead.
And Matthew Ungard, why was he arrested for the murder?
Sir, because the CSI team had found his fingerprints all over the knife.
Is that so? His prints?
Not to mention, he and the deceased had a legendary rivalry going on. The defendant had planned all this out, first getting the knife and then killing his competition. It's textbook premeditated murder.
Objection! Take a closer look at the handle of the knife. The hotel's name is engraved on it.
Oh!
That means it's hotel property, so he couldn't have procured it beforehand. Therefore, the murder could not have been premeditated.
Oh yeah.
Score!
Objection!
Nice try, defense. But any fool would be able to see the knife was hotel property.
Maybe not any fool.
The true sign of intent is here. The victim's room still has dishes and silverware on the table.
Okay.
On the other hand, if you examine the table setting in the defendant's room, you can see that something's missing.
What?
There's no knife.
That means the defendant grabbed a weapon and headed to the victim's room to kill. Unequivocally, premeditated murder.
Well done, Mr. Edgeworth. A brilliant deduction.
Furthermore, at this time, I would like to call a witness to the stand who will no doubt corroborate the defendant's guilt.
You have a witness?
Pew, 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 pew. Ta-da! Angie! It's been so long, I almost forgot how handsome and dapper you are. You've been laying down so on me.
Not her.
State your name and occupation.
I'm Wendy Oldback, Foxy Intergalactic Security. Oh. You swine! You murdered my wand! I ought to blast a crater in you, geek!
Witness, please refrain from pretending to kill the defendant with that bizarre weapon of yours, or you will be removed.
Shut up, Grandpa! Eat this!
Don't shoot!
Now then, tell us what exactly you saw while working security that night.
Oh, I'll tell you all my secrets. A little after the winner had been announced, I went to scan the area in front of Juan's room. But someone else showed up. It was that knockoff samurai on guard.
You're lying! I never went into Juan's dressing room!
I saw you sneaking around clear as day! I don't lie!
What are we gonna do, Mr. Nick?
You may begin your cross-examination, defense.
On guard said at the time of the murder, he was taking a nap in his hotel suite and wearing the nickel samurai costume.
That's a lie! I've got hard evidence that proves it was him!
Hey, that's my camera lady! What?
Finders, keepers, losers, weepers. I don't know who the camera belongs to, but there is one pic you have just got to see.
I don't think I want to see.
Witness! Why did you not tell me about this?
Oh, I thought it'd be a nice surprise.
Now he knows how I feel.
Then let's see this picture. That's the samurai!
That's him! No!
It's a beautiful picture if you ask me.
Take it with my nice camera!
Ah! So, it's still him!
Objection! That picture provides no proof because you can't even see who's wearing the costume.
But he said he was wearing it at the time, didn't he? He killed my poor baby Juan without taking it off!
Objection! That is a glaring contradiction of the facts.
Wait, what do you mean by that, defense?
The knife has my client's prints all over it. If he'd stabbed him in costume, he wouldn't leave a single fingerprint on it. That means the real killer could have planted the knife from Unguard's room as false evidence.
Oh, Angie! Save me, please!
Objection! He went to the victim's room still in costume so he wouldn't be seen. Then he removed the outfit before he committed the murder. Quite simple, really.
But wouldn't that just attract more attention?
We have one person who claims to have been wearing the costume at that time. What evidence leads you to believe it could have been anybody else?
That's weird.
It is I, the true champion!
Hold on! The person in the picture is not him! Pearl!
I'm on it!
Look at the nickel samurai's feet.
I can see them.
It looks like the pants in his costume don't touch the floor!
In other words, the person shown in this photograph is considerably shorter than Matt Ungard.
Look at him. It's like it didn't affect him at all.
If that's true, do you have a theory on who the person wearing the nickel samurai costume could be?
Yes. It's also the person most likely to have taken the knife from Ungard's room before the murder. That would be his manager, Adrian Andrews.
Oh!
How could she? She's a small woman. So she fits the bill perfectly. Your Honor, I demand that Adrian Andrews be called to testify before the court at once.
Prosecutor Edgeworth, what do you say?
I see no reason to object.
What are you thinking, Miles?
Witness, state your name and occupation.
I'm Adrian Andrews, and I'm Matt Ungard's manager.
Okay, it's make or break time. Miss Andrews, you discovered the victim's body, correct?
That's true, I did.
There have been several reports in media outlets that you and the victim are rather close.
Yes, that's true as well.
Even though he was considered to be your client's rival?
This is about my personal life.
After the awards ceremony that night, the Nickel Samurai was supposed to hold a press conference, but the defendant claims he had no knowledge of that. And there's one more thing. When the Nickel Samurai exited the victim's room, On Guard claims he was asleep in his own room wearing the costume. Which leaves me with just one conclusion.
I'm guessing You're going to say there were 2 costumes at the hotel that night, which is correct.
Really? 2 costumes?
I had brought a spare one with us.
Then Ungard wasn't going to be giving the press conference after all.
Juan was going to do it, while dressed as the Nickel Samurai. And he was planning to give a confession.
Order! Order!
I arranged the press conference earlier, but kept it a secret from my client.
I knew that might have been the case.
Juan was planning on smearing Matt's reputation if he lost this year's Grand Prix to him. He knew of a big secret that would totally destroy Matt's career.
And what was this big secret?
I won't say. I refuse. Under the law, I have the right to refuse if I believe that the testimony will potentially incriminate me as well.
Yes, that is an absolute legal right.
Why would she choose to play that card so quickly?
You will think about it, what the 2 of us discussed earlier?
Sure.
So she put her up to it. Why would you refuse to testify if it could help solve Juan Corrida's murder?
Because
You could have easily taken the knife with Ungard's fingerprints from his suite. And you knew about the spare costume. You had a huge opportunity to frame your client for the murder of his rival.
Stop!
It must have been you! Admit it! You murdered Juan Corrida in cold blood, and then you tried to pin this heinous crime on the man you represent!
I won't say. I refuse.
I can't believe she'd do that to my face.
Order!
Your Honor, it appears that we will get no more testimony from this witness.
It does. We can't force her to talk.
But I'm not done with my cross-examination yet!
As long as this witness continues to refuse to testify, all of your questioning will be in vain, defense.
Your Honor!
Give it up! You currently do not have enough evidence to indict Adrian Andrews.
There's gotta be something. Maya needs this!
Why are you in such a rush, anyway?
I can't say! It's not your concern!
I'm really worried.
Since further investigation into this case will be necessary, the trial will resume tomorrow.
No! Please keep it going, Your Honor! I'm begging you!
Today's proceedings are hereby adjourned.
Poor Mystic Maya!
I had to win today, but I failed. Give me more time!
I've already given you one gift, Mr. Wright.
But I think I can still win this case!
Don't be a sore loser.
Please, all I need is just one more day.
I'll give you that, but my generosity will run out very soon.
So he'll let you?
You almost had it.
I'm sorry I let you down.
You'll pull it off tomorrow. After all, who could convict a guy that's as refreshing as the spring breeze?
Yeah, right.
Oh, also, I have another favor I have to ask you. I need someone to go by my place and feed Shu. That's my pet kitty.
Named Shu?
I haven't been home for a while, so it's probably starving.
We can't let the poor little kitty starve to death!
No, we sure can't.
Witness! Let me see the card that's in your possession. The one that you're keeping inside of your notebook.
Here.
Where did you get this?
I found it in Juan's room that night. It was lying there next to his body. I don't know what it is.
Excuse me. Right. What was that about? You clearly did not want the trial to be adjourned today. Is something wrong? Let's go have a chat. She was kidnapped?
The kidnapper demanded a complete acquittal in Matt Ungard's case.
So that's what this is. Shelley de Killer's card. A cunning assassin that the police have been after for several years now.
You've heard of him before?
And he's the same one that kidnapped Mystic Maya?
He leaves this calling card near the body of every one of his victims to claim responsibility for their deaths.
Is he just trying to show off?
There is another reason for it, actually. It's a duty to his clients.
What do you mean?
It's a safeguard to prevent them from being accused of committing the murders themselves.
I see. Because if his calling card is found at the scene, it's clear that he was the one responsible.
And he will protect them by any means necessary. It's all part of some kind of ethical code.
So, that means the one who hired him to kill Kurita
must be the very same man that he's going out of his way to protect. Your client, Ungard.
No, not him.
I've gotta eat some real food soon. I bet this thing could come in handy. A video? She's pretty. With love, Celeste.
I'm sorry, but this simply will not do, young lady.
Hey, do you really think he did it?
A bear?
Oh, I guess that's Shu. What a pretty kitty!
We'll get you food, buddy.
Beg your pardon, but who might you be?
Oh, I'm Mr. Ungard's defense lawyer. He asked me to feed his cat for him while he's gone.
Ah, so you must be Mr. Right. I'm Mr. Ungard's butler.
He never mentioned having a butler.
Yes. Well, please don't worry about the cat. I'll take good care of it. Well then, I humbly ask that you take very good care of my master.
It's weird. If he has a butler, why did he ask us to come by?
I don't know, but let's check out the crime scene again. You're here, Edgeworth?
Back off, man! This area is off limits! What in the hell?
And now it's off limits to you too, Detective!
I'm sorry, sir.
What in the heck was that?
It's high!
Wait, I think it's surely a hidden camera.
Wait, are you sure?
This is some kind of wireless transmitter, which means somebody was watching this room remotely.
Really? Could it be a crazy fan or something?
I don't know. But if this same bear was here on the night of the murder,
It's possible that it caught the whole thing on camera.
I humbly beseech the
it appears to be rather expensive.
myself, my relationship.
So I'd wager that we could trace this bear back to the sender.
Yeah, right.
I'll take care of it. You have something far more important to do.
I just want you to know I didn't mean to break you.
Speak this prayer.
Thank you.
This is the last piece of candy. All I want is ramen.
I won't say. I refuse.
What in the hell is she trying to hide?
This isn't right. Eating all this ramen while Mystic Maya is probably starving right now.
The wait's over, buddy! We just found out who sent that big old bear!
Really? That didn't take very much time.
Cops, get the job done, brother! And Edgeworth thought that you should see this too. Hot diggity, that's perfect! I've been running around like crazy, so I can eat a horse right now! Whoa. Oh, I'll eat later. The kid's still crying. I'm sorry, I didn't know it was yours.
Something wrong?
Kinda late for a visit, don't you think?
Juan Corrida's room was being secretly filmed.
It was?
Yes, by a hidden video camera. It was disguised inside one of those teddy bears.
That's scary. Fans these days will do just about anything.
It's not that. We know who sent it to him. It was you, so stop lying.
You have proof it was me?
Matter of fact, I do. This credit card receipt for a one-of-a-kind luxury teddy bear with your name on it is pretty damn convincing to me.
Good job figuring it out.
Be honest. You know Shelley DeKiller, do you not?
Do I? Who's that?
Drop the act! Because you're the one who hired him to murder your rival, Juan Corrida! I know it was you! And you filmed the whole thing with this hidden camera to boot! Tell me I'm wrong! Please, I really hope I'm wrong. What's with you?
Oh man. Sorry. Guess it's time you met the real Matt on guard. What's up, Mr. Lawyer? This is the real me.
Objection! The same man that hired me to prove his innocence was actually the one pulling the strings behind the Jammin' Ninja's murder. He had his competition killed. But if I can't get the judge to acquit him, then I'm signing Maya's death warrant. What is justice in this case? And how can I still fight for it knowing the truth? Help me, Edgeworth! Find the contradictions, believe in the truth! Next episode, Farewell, My Turnabout, third trial. Take that!